Hi everyone, I am your FITTR Coach Matin Shaikh. Welcome to the upper body warm-up routine. Let's start with the demo of all the exercises first, and then once we are done, we'll start with the warm-up routine together. Let me show you the first exercise, and that's spot jogs. Now, spot jogs is fairly simple. We are just jogging on the spot. Let me show you how it's done. You can increase the speed of it based on your experience. Now we'll be going for 30 seconds when we start doing it in the exercises. Next one is wrist rotations. Now we are just rotating our wrists. Now we can do this keeping our arms forward or lateral or even at the sides, but I prefer to do it keeping it in front of me. This is how it's done, and other side as well. Simple. Let's go for the next one, and that's arm circles. Get your hands laterally and just form a circle with your hands. We're just rotating the shoulders. I hope that's clear. Let's go for the next one, and that's torso rotations. Stand straight and just rotate your upper body towards one side. Come back to the original position and then rotate on the other side. Let's go for the next one, and that's rows with flies. Now for rows, you have to get in a bent over row position, that is getting your hips back, bend your knees a bit, and then take your elbows behind your back like this, as if you're rowing. And when we are coming back to the original position, I want you to get your hands in a lateral position in a fly like this. So the exercise will look like this: row, fly. So it's a superset with rows and flies. Next one is high knees with pull downs. Again, it's a superset. We are basically combining two exercises. One is high knees and one is pull down. We are doing it together. So take your knee, one knee up, and while you're doing that, get your hands in a pull down fashion like this. Do it for the other side like this. Let's go for the next one, and that's cat camel. Now for cat camel, get on all fours and then try to form a cat position by forming a groove at your low back, pushing your hips back. Ensure your hands are just under your shoulders. This is a cat position. And then relax, go for the reverse position, crunching your abdominals, hunching your upper back in a camel position. You have to repeat this for a few repetitions. Next one is rocking child pose. For that, again, get on all fours, get into a child pose, which is basically sitting on your heels, but do it in a rocking fashion like this. Child pose, rock back and forth on your heels. Next one is downward dog toe taps. Now for that, you'll have to get down on the floor, hands aside, raise your hips. This is the downward dog position. Now we are just going to tap our toes with the alternate hand. And the last one is half kneeling windmills. For that, get on a half kneeling position, basically a half lunge position. Rest your other leg on the floor and take your left hand, try to form a windmill. While doing so, try to touch your opposite toes with your other hand. So this is basically a windmill. And we have to do it for the other leg as well. Now we are done with the demos. Let's start the warm-up routine together. I hope you guys are ready. Let's go for spot jogs, 30 seconds. We are just warming up, guys. Few more seconds. And we are done with the spot jogs. Let's go for the wrist rotations. We are going for 10 repetitions each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 repetitions on the other side as well. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up, arm circles, 10 repetitions each side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Next up, we are going for torso rotations. Again, 10 repetitions each side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, guys. 5 more. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. And we are done. Next up is rows with flies. 10 repetitions for both. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we are done. Next up is high knees with pull downs. Okay, let's start. Again, 10 repetitions each side. Let's start. 1, 2. Try to keep your hands as high as possible. Let's start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next one, we are going for cat camel. 10 repetitions of both. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next one we are going for is rocking child pose. Let's start. 10 repetitions. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more, guys. 3 more. 2 and 1 more. Next one, we are going for downward dog with toe taps. Let's get into the position. Let's start. 1, 10 repetitions each. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we are done. Next one, we are going for half kneeling windmills. We are going for again 10 repetitions each side, each leg 10 repetitions. Get into the position and we are starting now. 1, 2, as high as possible. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. the other leg. You can keep your leg a little wider so that you don't disbalance yourself. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4. As high as possible, guys. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay guys, we are done with the entire warm-up routine. Now go and crush your workouts.